Are we ready? Yeah, I bet. So what's going on, guys? I hope everybody is doing great. Um, it's been a while. I started this, and I just take this opportunity to honestly thank you all that have been requesting this for so long, and I thought I really owe it to you guys. But you know what? Let me not use this tutorial to do all the formalities. There's always gonna be time to do all that. I'll be able to like tell you the future of this community that really trying to grow, especially with a lot of you from Nigeria. I, you know what? It's fine. I'll make a separate video to talk about my goal exactly for why I'm doing this. I'll tell you more about myself and other stuff. But for today, we'll just go straight on to some animation tutorial. I believe by now you have the software already uploaded, the work area. That's for you to know how different tools inside After Effects works. So today, um, looking at the course outline, um, I did put that on IG earlier today, but just for those of you that didn't get it, our course outline is gonna be first, download software. Second is learning the workspace, which I already uploaded. Importing files slash organization, which is gonna be where we're picking up from today. We have creating compositions, creating new layers, creating text layers, creating shape layers, understanding keyframes animation, easy in and out graph editor, working with mask layers, working with masking, printing and linking layers, preference settings, adding effects to layers slash compositions, adjustment layers slash null layers, 2D and 3D tracking, camera animation, save as frame, render queue, and conclusion. Um, just so you know, this is gonna be basics, and like I said in the ad, you really don't need any sort of animation background to follow along. I'm just gonna make it as basic as possible. Like I said, all I just need from you is just to be very attentive. If you do have any questions, make sure to leave in the comment section below. I'm totally open, like I'm free. Talk to me. If you're following me on Instagram, feel free to DM me as many questions as you can. In the future, we'll be having some live Q&A session, so you guys get to like ask me any question in regards to this. But let me stop talking too much and let's get started for today's class. Like I said, today's class is just gonna be importing files and organization, and we'll see if we can do more. But I'd rather just break it down like that. Anyways, let's hop onto After Effects and get started. Okay, I'm gonna find hungry. Protein shake. Okay, so We are live. So we'll get it started now. Anyways, so trying to import files into After Effects from the previous video that you've seen about the work area. So to import, you can always import single files, or you can also import like a lot of files at the same time. So what you want to do is go to File, you see Import, you see File, it shows you where your footages are. So I'm just gonna pick a random footage right here. So you can always pick the footage. You see right here, it comes into your work area here. Let me delete that. Another way you can also import files, you just come into this area right here, you double click on it, it pops out your browser, so where you can find wherever assets or footage or whatever you want to import into the program. So I can as well pick an open. You can see it's right there in here, and I'll delete that again. One more thing I wanted to show you guys is you can also import multiple files at the same time. So let's go to File, Import. You see multiple files like that. Import. So you can see it's all importing all the videos in that folder. So now it pops back. Your browser pops back up because I chose the multiple files importer. So the reason why it's popping back is because it won't stop until you cancel it, because it feels like you're trying to import as much files as possible. So just thought I'll show you guys that too. I'll cancel that. I'll delete all the files here. You can drag. You see the delete icon right there. You drag on it, it will confirm with you. Delete. Let's go to File again. Let's see how else we can always import. There's multiple files. There's import from libraries. I would rarely use that, to be honest, but this is your library right here. So if you like, let me say you're working from Creative Cloud, this would be a good way to connect your Creative Cloud library. So if you're registered with Adobe, so whatever you have in your account, there's a way it links up. I don't know how that works, but all we're doing right here, we're trying to work locally. So I generally will not even use that, except if I were to be working with a client overseas, for example, and the only way we're able to work on the same project, this would be a good way to kind of they know what I'm doing, I know what you're doing, or we can all pick assets from one library. Yeah, I think that's actually the best way to describe it. Or if you're working at a company and it's a group of animators and you guys want to pick assets from one source, I think that's another good way to pick from there. Let's go back onto import again. We have import Premiere Pro project. So what this is if for those of you that are not familiar with Premiere Pro is also an um, Adobe software, but this is more for like editing. Because After Effects is more for like animation, motion graphics in general, like compositing for VFX projects. Um, so yeah, so it's saying that you can also import Premiere Pro projects into After Effects, which I think is pretty cool. We also have Pro Import After Effects. To be honest, I've never used that before, and I'm not gonna try and like make anything complicated, because all what we're doing here is to go as basic as possible. And Vanishing Point, to be honest, I've not used it before, but if you guys want me to really find out what that does, totally can do it. But I think as of right now, that won't be the best thing to do. Like, let us go as basic as possible. We also have a placeholder. So what placeholder does is, say for example, you're working on a project and you don't have the final files yet. So you can import something that will serve as a placeholder. That's exactly what that will do, as the name implies. And Solid, I'll just keep that, to be honest. So yeah, that's all for importing your files. If you do have any question, make sure to drop in the comments below, and talk to you guys in the next class. Ciao.